Alrighty, here we go with some more good guitar stuff. Before tackling uh, melodies and solo styles, it's good to have the scales under your fingers, and even if it's just a couple of them, you need somewhere to build the other stuff from. So this lesson will cover a lot of things and a lot of ground for a lot of reasons, but we won't say them all now, but it really is a good investment in your time and effort to do this. So I'm going to do it in A, just because it sits right there in the middle of the neck. It's kind of easy to see, easy to get to, a little bit easier to squeeze as your fingers get stronger. You definitely want to learn it all over the neck, and there's many other positions too. So, but we got to start somewhere. So here we go. Let's get this all set up. Glare on those big inlays. So here's an A, just A major bar chord. So what we're going to do, you will probably end up changing a few of these, but you need to start somewhere. So we're going to come up with some rules, which would be basically you're assigning a finger to a fret. Okay? And the second finger will be on the root, the 5th fret, low E string. Okay? So this way, all I have to do is say first finger, second finger, third, fourth, whatever, and you'll know how to do it. This is what we're looking for. Right? Elementary. Now I break it in two because I like to hear the scale begin and end where you, with purpose. In other words, I'm playing the root. I'm playing A to A. I'm going to play A to A in the next octave. There were two notes that we didn't bother with getting to, and that's because it would throw your ear off a little bit. And this becomes more clear and comes into play a little as we go. So the first thing, you're going down, up, down, up, down, up, most likely. It doesn't hurt to try to keep your finger down as long as you can until you have to move it. Okay, that's good. Now, a way that I like to practice the scale, which builds a lot of speed and dexterity and also teaches you to hear chords, is this. I'm going to go up 5 and down 3. And then that's sort of like a repetition, a set. And then when I go up 5 from the next note and back 3, I will have been starting from the root, then the 3rd and the 5th, and lastly, for today anyway, the 7th. And let me demonstrate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1. See how it's this 3rd? That's all you need at first. Up 5 and down 3. 1, 4, 5. Down. 1, 2, 3. Go to the next note. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down 3. Up next note. 1, 2. Down 3. Up 5. Down 3. Okay. Then stop here and start again. 4, 5. Down. You don't have to go up that far if you don't want to. I'm also not playing a very useful practical rhythm, and I will now. I was trying to articulate up 5 and down 3, so you heard that. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 you can just or whatever you feel like. It's okay. I won't get hung up on that detail there. Well, maybe I should try one more time. I'll try it. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna say we're gonna break our rule. They always do. We'll go like that, okay? For now, just come down the scale till you're home, back to the root, okay? So up 5, down 3, up 5, down 3, up 5, down 3, up 5, down 3. Root, third, fifth, major 7, 4 times up and back, and that's covered a whole octave, playing it from the. Now, as you do this, you're going to get better with the scale, right? So here's another thing to do, is to do that same drill. You don't change a thing, but it's sure going to change. The sound will change, and this is going to be an illusion, but it's fascinating. Go to the next note in the scale. You've just done the. Okay, now go to B. Finger a fret, same fingers, same notes. Nothing changes. Up 5, back 3, through that road map that you're starting to establish, the skeleton of the scale. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down 3. Next note, up 5. Up note. Right, 1, 2. Third. 5. 7. It's a 2 minor. It's the beginnings of that type of thing, or 2, 5, 1, articulating that. All the rules apply. You could third, 5, 7. So this is another B. So you can start again from here. Now you're going to run out of familiar territory. That's okay. Just go up as far as you can, but know where you're. Try to keep the sets complete. Up 5 and back 3. So the next one's going to run into trouble, right? Not too bad, but don't worry about going or anything like that. Just try to keep them complete so that you're in control. One more time from the B. So I'm going up on B and back on A. Go to the next note in the scale and do it there from there. Up 5 and down 3. Up 5, down 3. Up 5, down 3. So sorry, one more time. Sorry. I could only do 3 on that last octave. I don't know if that made sense, but I'll just keep going. 4 chord. You're still playing this scale. You're still playing A, starting from the 4th degree. I'm gonna do it one more time. 3, 5, 7. I should probably stop at some point. 3, 5, 7. I like the symmetry in things, always ending on a completed set and not venturing part the way into another repetition but not being able to finish it. You're constantly trying to teach yourself, you're honing your instinct that way. Things that'll happen in songs and when you're actually playing, little instincts will be a little bit better polished, like where to stop, where to come in, all those things. Just a little more advantage. From the 5. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not changing anything. Back 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Right? Okay. Six. So these are all the chords. In the scale, in the key, for that matter. Okay. That's a lot to go on. There's more stuff to do. I'll just point out one more thing, but I wouldn't hold you to learn it, understand it exactly yet, because keep in mind, there's other positions up the neck to do the same thing with, and there's playing chord progressions as opposed to just one scale using the same information. But all these things are going to help you a lot in improvising, playing solos, or playing basic melody, or even just understanding where certain notes are in a chord or certain sounds. It's really very thorough work. It's good stuff. Super vitamins, superfood. Okay, last thing will be from each degree of the scale. Play 4 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm skipping a note, so what I'm getting are thirds. Root, skip the 2, 3, skip the 4, 5, skip the 6, 7. And that spells A major. Then go to the B, and that's B, skipping this note, skip this note, skip this note. You see me tread lightly on that one. Alright, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is an oddball. 8. So you're getting and those are your basic arpeggio forms in that scale, in that position. Okay, enjoy that. Sounds like music.